Say the giants of the central region. Listen, Maki. I know the Butcher boys will send messages. And the school boys will send messages. But today is the biggest school in Ghana. Hey, let me tell you, the biggest school in Ghana is in the studios. Hey, tell a friend to tell a friend. So we are live on TV. And all our handles on our website is max.com.gh. YouTube is Max TV Ghana. X is Max TV Ghana. IG is Max TV GH Online. TikTok is Max TV _GH. The biggest school in Ghana. Listen, Omo be Chomunina. I'm saying, but I know PAT.
89.7 Max FM.
The only college among all the college schools, number one. Hey, forget about all the college schools. And today, if my man Bright Mensa is here, she should tell you that today's live transmission is different. If you're an Apsunian and you're listening, then I know Central Region is in the studios. Yeah, the Holy Child Girls, we say good morning to you. Don't do too much talking, right? I'll play the devil's advocate, but you do what I'll chip in. So one coast school or Cape Coaster, a minus. That's how coast school or Cape Coaster. That's one school you need to attend. Oh, Benunu Mensa, the GOC president. Good morning. 1988 president of the Apsunian Group, right? So welcome to the show. Without wasting time, we'll go straight for the roll call. And it's in Augustine's College in the house. Yes. Usha TV Anopea. It is St. Augustine's College. The alumni is Apsu. You're still in school, you're an Augusto boy.
Max FM. 89.7 Max FM.
So without wasting time, I'll go straight and do the introduction and Minkasa. No more Makasa. Apsu! Action. Apsu! Action! Tell it today for the first time. We'll silence school connect.
No be easy.
Yes, we'll silence school connect. Apsu! Action! Apsu! Action! Yes, this should tell you where we are coming from. So let us take the roll call, the house, the Nikki, and the name, and currently where you are.
Right. Okay, so so this is Kojo Hayford, Joseph's house. The Nikki there. Ebi mu say B bed, ebi mu say stickles.
Hey,
B bed no B na woman no.
B bed.
B na woman no. Bola bed.
Yeah. Which year?
2000.
Oh, great. So we're starting the roll call out, you know. I'm saying today is the biggest school ever. From Kuhis to Prempe, this is the biggest school. Next.
Right, so I'm Herman Edusei. St. Luke's house. I was house prefect.
Great.
At the time. I think Hayford forgot to mention he was assistant house prefect
Yeah.
of Joseph's house. I was house prefect, Luke's house. and the nickname was Spooky.
Spooky.
Yes.
How did he come?
Well, so it was a mixture of a couple of things. I think at the time, prior to my going to St. Augustine's, there was a very popular gentleman in Adisco who happened to be my big brother's friend.
Oh, okay.
And subsequently, I think that's the guy who this one love. He used to be called Spooky.
Oh, Kubala.
Yes.
Oh, great.
He used to be called Spooky, and he was a very close friend of my brother. So at the time, I had a lot of admiration for him. So when it was time to pick up a nickname,
You went for
I went
Spooky.
for Spooky. Yes, yes.
One love, wherever you are doing the listening. St. Augustine's in the house. Next.
Thank you. I'm Esari Okai Auntie. I was in Reverend Father M.A. Glenn House. Presently I'm a lecturer at the University of Education, Winneba.
Great.
I didn't have any Nikki, but when I went to university, then I picked up Mr. Jem.
Mr. J.
Mr. Jem. So
How did he come?
So it's GEM, and the gemstones are precious, they are rare, they're invaluable. So I have a rare
Let me say
character.
that you be shocked.
I'm okay.
Great.
I can handle myself. Yes.
No, you be shocked. That be the thing, you know. St. Augustine's with sharks there, you know. You know, sometimes the speech day, you don't know who they go even award. Yeah.
It was
Because-
always a battle.
It's almost a battle. I quite remember we were 541.
Yeah.
Our year group 96. And the best a Greek student, they needed 2. Charlie, my boss a be free baby. Something better did boy be.
Oh, because I need to.
Charlie, the boy pull some string. I said, Charlie, I'll ask you any day. Any day. Charlie, let's talk about the school.
Right.
Location, houses, what is there? Everybody's talking about Augusco. Finalist, NSMQ, investment, finalist, Presec took it, Mfantsipim. There's almost fire, but they couldn't jubilate because round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, they were leading them. So they were like, we've given up. Anything that happens, we'll take it like that. So let's go down the lane.
All right. Thank you so much. So I'll start with a bit of the history, and then colleagues will be chipping in as and when. So we trace our history to 1930. That is why all things being equal, next year we'll mark our 95th anniversary as a school. What our founding fathers envisaged was, firstly, establish a training college and a seminary. And then as time went on, they realized that no, the need for a secondary school to train guys, gentlemen, was something that was missing in their repertoire. That's the Catholic Church. So somewhere in 1936, formally, Augustines, as we know now, was established. And you know, the rest they say is history. Presently, when we were in school, we use our time when we were in school, we had 10 houses. We had 10 classes also. And then,
10 houses?
Yes, please, 10 houses, yes.
So who could name them?
Yeah, we can name them. So started from the bottom, where's the assembly hall? You have Peters and then Glenn. Then you move to Patrick's.
Stevens.
And then Stevens, yes, please, the bridge under. Then you move to Teresa's. You move down to Kelly. Okay, so even before that, you move behind Patrick's, and then you have George's and Luke's. Then you move down Kelly. Then you have St. John's and then St. Joseph's. So those were the 10 houses that we had. And as Spooky has already said, he was house prefect for Luke's. And Luke's was always beating us when it comes to this inter-house competitions, the clean house, everything, they win it. So that is that a bit. And then you asked about the location. Of course, it's in Cape Coast, overseeing the Atlantic Ocean, the only school with the Atlantic view in
Prime real
Ghana
estate.
now. Yeah, real. Prime
What makes the administration block extraordinary? Everybody keeps on talking about St. Augustine's administration block. What is it? This is the entrance, right?
Sure.
Yes. I think, you know, when you are standing there, the view that you get.
This is the administration block down
So,
there.
yes, please. So, this is assembly
The assembly hall,
Yes,
yeah.
please. So when you enter, if you stand at that administration block, I'm sure we are turning there.
This-
So
the classroom blocks.
just to chip in, I think there's such an imposing architecture about it.
Right.
And it stands like a fortress on its own. I mean, along the coast, like how the colonial masters used to build their forts and castles that overlook the ocean. That is the kind of imposing architecture that comes with the administration block. So it stands proud. And once you get to the entrance and see its imposing view, you would know that indeed you've entered an institution of power, and one that develops very fantastic young minds.
Right. It is a Wushe LTV, St. Augustine's College, Cape Coast. 31 minutes past the 8. It is 89.7 FM UTA. Uofie, now Uba and St. Augustine's, now Pesoko St. Augustine's in future. These are the edifice, the structures they are talking about today. What new block is this?
So subsequently, I mean, given all the, increased enrollment and all, some of the houses were initially those that were 2 in 1. Some have been decoupled. So, for instance,
Lux has been
relocated. So that whole
behind
block is
Jones.
now, exactly.
Yes, right.
Has been, and then I think Peters has also been relocated.
Yes,
Oh, great.
So then, what used to be Peters and Glen
It's
is
now
now
Glen.
only Glen House.
So it's only Glen House.
Yes.
Glen used to be down, Peter
then
up.
up.
Exactly.
Yes.
And George's was up, looks down. Now looks has been moved. And then there was an addition,
Indum
like you
House.
mentioned, Papa Kwesi Indum was gracious to, by himself, build a house for the school.
Yes.
So then there's also the Indum House. And there are quite a number of developments currently ongoing. Some were add-ons that the government was
Also,
unable to
yes,
complete.
yes,
So we that is still ongoing as a way.
So this is Peter's Glens.
Yes. So now
Yes.
that's
Yes.
that's
Yeah. So this
That's not Glenn.
is now Glen. Yes, please.
Okay. So if you're watching, who share and there TV, so it's in Augustine's College, Cape Coast, on Mantenaba, and they are telling us much about that big school, the green and white, and you can see in this Oba and Yanko school, no Form 2, Form 3, no Upesoko, one of the finest school or the biggest school in Ghana. I would say about Cape Coast. I'm not for few say, a beautiful red phone war, like a white war, but they will tell you why. St. Augustine, that's number 1. And on your screens, some dormitories.
Yeah, so this is a classroom block. This was when we were in school. This is a business block.
Then,
Then when we were in school, that was a business block. Then
This
the
was
biology,
arts,
the
and then-
labs, yes,
and then
please.
arts.
The 2. There's arts 1, arts 2, yes. Arts 1, arts 2. That's true.
right, you are watching one of the biggest schools in Ghana. So let's shift attention. A normal day in Augustine's, how is it like? Mass,
So we definitely start with mass in the morning. And
various houses.
various houses, each house during the week. So I think Mondays it was Patrick's, it was Glenn and then Peters, and then it follows like that. Then we'll go for the first 3 lessons, then we'll go for breakfast. We'll come back for another 4 lessons. We'll go for a break, then we'll close class. We'll go for lunch, have siesta, and then when we finish siesta, between that time until dining, there were clubs and activities that you take part in if you want to. Then we'll go for supper, go for prep, and then lights out. We have devotion and lights out, so it runs through like that. We were lucky. Our time, the first Saturday of every month was a free exit, so boys used the opportunity to go and visit friends and just enjoy themselves, because that Saturday you don't need to sign anything. Once we finish with breakfast, you, from 10 a.m. going, you can go. Those of us who are not lucky, especially when you're in Form 1, you have to do protocol duties.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing with protocol duties is that
You'll be at administration.
you'll be at administration and
To receive
to receive
visitors.
visitors. And the class will be about 40 colleagues. You find only 7, 8 students there the whole day. All the others will find their way. Oh, Charlie, then my mommy can't visit me. Then so I was able to excuses. The following month, your class will come again. The same 8. But just one of those wonderful times. I remember our time, a parent asked us to look for somebody. So they mentioned the name, and we're like, I guess we are Form 1, but at least we know the seniors.
Yeah.
So we went round and round and round and round.
Maybe he has a common
He
name.
has a nickname. So it was when they mentioned a nickname, they said, oh, It be this guy with the search.
Yeah.
And then we found him finally.
You know, I'll tell you that story. My father drove in some time ago, and he came to mention my full name.
Mistake.
Prince Anthony Beverly. And my closest pal said no.
There's nobody.
There's
like
nobody like
that. There's
that.
nobody like that.
And my father was angry. He said, you be in a school and they don't even know you. Then academically, you are not even there. My father stood there with my mom for almost 2 hours. And you know, Jollof. Then my mom was complaining, said, "A bit me I say, my passion coffee because your son is not even in the school."
Exactly.
So my dad decided to turn immediately. You know, currently, is it a science block or the
Is it
computer block?
Okay, okay.
So he wanted to do some U-turn.
Yeah.
Then he saw a colleague I always come home with. When he stopped and said, "Kobna, I've been in school for almost getting to 3 hours. And I'm looking for Tony and I can't find him." What's it that? I didn't wait. I said, "You want Buju?"
Hey.
To my dad said, "Hey, come. Do you know Buju?" I know. He hospitalized us. Then my father called me and said, "Hey, come. Are you a musician?" I said, "No." He said, "So what from this Buju thing?" I said, "Oh, Dad." He said, No. I didn't bring you to school to come and pick names. And my dad drove the jollof rice back to Accra.
Oh.
Yeah. He drove back to Accra. That day, Charlie, I tell boys, say, did they bring home cho?
You bet. You know
Charlie,
what?
I chop people in my own.
Where your own come, they
My
were
own come, Charlie. So that'll be the story.
That's very, very. We were lucky on that instance that when we found him, the parents tipped us. They tipped us. It was very nice.
The protocol boys,
Yeah,
yeah.
they get
So that was the motivation
That was the
for being
motivation.
there. Most of the time for the boys, yeah. Because don't be so hard.
The whole day.
Oh no, the whole day.
The whole day.
Activities no dorsal. He said over to administration, I try Obi Mame.
Yeah, problem.
Now imagine say maybe some holy co was a girl won't visit you, then you did protocol duty.
That be the worst.
So that one what you go do?
Oh,
Interestingly,
then I think that should be a surprise because you would have had some form of communication knowing when yes somebody is visiting.
Exactly.
But a band of surprise idea, hey, and they are somewhere to.
yeah, and even for them, they rarely came on their
They
own.
really had
They had,
these
if they will come to the sports event, some quiz red cross
Interco,
event,
and then, you know,
then they will
those
come
kind
as
of
a group, and then you can see them and interact. But for her to come alone, that was very very difficult. They were kept
Okay.
in close.
39 minutes past the hour 8. Ute Radio at 89.7 FM. Ushe TV and Max TV live at School Connect. St. Augustine's College. Green and White Boys name from Udu Cape Coast. Why is Augustine's big in Cape Coast? Maybe compared to Mfantsipim and at this school, which people don't want to accept.
Oh yeah, they won't accept.
No, I think they are beginning to do that. Yes, because of what Augustine stands for. I recently had the opportunity to watch this video of this lady who sells, I don't know if Kenke or so, and then she was being interviewed and she was like, "Oh, Augustine's for the minimum pound. Because Obika, Obeto Benziman,
The lady at Jet Watch.
Yes, and Jet Watch and all that.
Yes.
You know, we will be known to be most popular because we are actually involved in so many activities within the Cape Coast municipality. It's not only about I get to school and I'm staying in school, but there's something about Cape Coast. You know, the Pana Fest and all that. Augustine's boys will always infiltrate all those things. It's the school keke. You know, we have this saying that let Augusto pass through you. Don't just pass through Augusto.
No.
So probably for other schools, it's like, yeah, I came to school, so I'm passing through the school. But Augusto must pass through you. Ours is the reverse. So definitely, you get yourself acquainted with so many things within the Cape Coast municipality other than just coming to school.
Yeah.
Because you don't just come and learn and then you should know what is going on within the town. So that's what we are there.
I hear Ogasco is a hybrid between Mfantsipim and Apsu.
So that was what I was coming to.
Okay.
That's what makes us unique.
Yeah.
Because we are a fine blend of the two. And that makes us stand out. Because when you look at the tag, Boucher is tagged as quote unquote Door Boys, Dolu and all that kind of stuff. And then the Disco Boys are tagged to be the extreme, as in rowdy and all that. And we are a fine mix of both worlds. So there's something mysterious about the Apsu or the Ogasco boy that I think, interestingly, the women also find quite enticing.
Yes,
Because then there's some mystery, and that's what makes us so unique and likable within the Cape Coast municipality. And you know, the thing about the Cape Coasters is that even from afar, they're able to differentiate between an Ogasco boy, a Boucher boy, and then an Adisco boy. And like I said, Ogasco always stands out as the fine blend of both worlds. So basically, that's what makes us so unique.
Very, very unique, you know.
Okay. So you've seen the difference, but why they keep on saying the rivalry in Mfantsipim Ogasco always? Then Adisco they back Ogasco against Mfantsipim.
Oh, so just like I said, being a fine blend also means that we are more of the in between, and to be able to reach Boucher, Adisco comes through us.
Yes.
And to be able to reach Adisco, Boucher has to come through us.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because like you said at the beginning, we are the giants.
Exactly.
So to be able to get across, you have to go through the giants.
Exactly.
And that's just what it is. So you see, Boucher would come at us because they know that we can be able to douse down whatever thing they bring. And Adisco would back us always to be able to get to Boucher because they know we can be able to deliver justice on their behalf. So basically that's it. And like you said, even for the balance.
But in terms of numbers, Mfantsipim outnumbers in Augustines.
Yeah.
But every time it is like Augustine's a higher dream.
So I mean, like I said, it's a giant. It's a giant.
I mean,
mentality.
sometimes you have numbers, but you have quality. So quantity.
Not just numbers.
Yes. You know, the quality will always outshine quantity wherever you are. So, and we have that song we normally also sing that, Ogasco 81st. I guess. Fabotri Harry.
Adisco
82nd. So it's always like that.
Adisco
also saying yes. Adisco 82nd.
And the song is nicer that way.
Yes, please.
I mean, you can
Ogasco 81st, Adisco 82nd.
There's a captain who is listening to us. Captain Nichi, listening to you live. House P. Peter's house. Bro, some shout out. 1997, he was there.
Oh,
yeah. So,
must be nice.
I know today messages will come in 44 minutes past the hour 8. So, UTL School Connector. St. Augustine's College, Cape Coast, they are in the house. Why is Ogasco located if I get to Cape Coast?
Okay, so let's use two routes. If you get to Agri Junction and then you enter through town, you go through the Holy Child, you go through Tantry, and then you go through to the Bacano Road. So the Bacano Beach Road, all the way to Municipal Hospital, just ahead, then that's where Ogasco will be to your right. If you use the main trunk road, Cape Coast Takrady Trunk Road, when you get to the university's west gate, you negotiate to the left, you take the beach road, the Ola Beach Road, you go straight, you go straight, then you see the imposing, what do you call it?
Straight to Ola?
Straight, yes. Oh, you pass Ola.
So just after Ola.
That's Ola. Yes, sir. Just after Ola.
But what is the link with St. Augustine's and Ola Training College?
I mean, first of all, they are both Catholic schools.
Okay.
That one, that's the
I think they are closer.
They are also closer to us. And then, but apart from that,
We don't even have boundaries, do we?
no.
We easily,
Yes,
You know, I heard those lands were all for St. Augustine's.
No, they actually are.
Yes, they are. They are.
So you have a primary school too?
Yes, we do.
You do. In fact, that entire acreage was bought purposely for the development of school. This. A whole
So
community.
and I
Our
think
League of
at the back
Apostles.
of it is the Cape Coast, the bishop, Archbishop.
Yes, Archbishop's house is down.
Because
there.
he's the proprietor of the school. So
Yes.
he lives within the school.
Yes.
You love one thing, one thing that meets the eye immediately you are using the Bacano route to St. Augustine's is our almighty tower.
The tower.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, I think that it will show.
Tower.
That is where the bell rings.
Yes, please.
Yes.
I mean, anytime I see the tower, I'm like, maybe school.
When you are from Accra,
Yes.
you will see the tower first.
Yes.
That's the first.
Now I come too.
It happens if you are not informed to it. If
We are happy to be back.
Yes. Maybe they will show us the tower. The almighty tower.
The Almighty Tower.
That is the tower.
That's the tower.
You know what? When the bell rings, how do you feel?
It depends on exactly what they call it.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay, let's look at the situation when people will be suspended.
I'm going to use that.
so when it rings out of, out of the ordinary,
Yes.
on exceptional, then you know there's something major happening.
Yeah.
I remember there was one night,
That was around. It was after 9. Eh?
Yes.
and the bell rang.
Yes.
After 9
Yes, after 9 p.m.
Even after SZ, yeah.
9 p.m.
After
after 9 p.m.
So let him say Obiu.
No, so there was an issue,
prep, yeah.
and someone had to be identified.
Yeah.
So there was an identification parade. I mean, there was a suspected assault issue in town involving a student, and the one who was assaulted had to identify who did it. So we had to all come. It was a young lady, covered up, and you come. She looks at your face, and there is, and you don't know.
The whole school. The whole school. What is the population now?
Currently,
Hey, the last time we went last year, they had paid at 2,000.
Plus.
Wow. Yes, they had paid it at 2,000.
So 2,000 boys will be identified.
I think at the time,
No,
it was
that
about
time, that
1,000.
time, yes.
It's about 1,000.
Yes,
Thousand.
yes,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I was saying.
And
I
she
don't
had
know, the person wasn't identified.
The person was identified.
I think that's where.
the person
joke
wasn't
was
the
that-
person wasn't identified. I mean, by the face, but he had a scarring on the arm. That we all knew about. So once the lady described that, we knew who it was eventually. But
But you didn't give him up.
Oh.
no, we wouldn't do that. Nah.
Our late headmaster would be like, you say it's an Augustine.
It's not an Augustine.
No, my boys.
They will-
If it was an Augustine, but it won't be caught.
You got
That was a running joke, you know.
Yeah, he said, I know my boys.
Yeah.
my boys.
I know my boys.
I know my
There
boys.
was no way.
Yeah,
that
so there
would
were
be caught.
times people would do all manner of things in other schools, write nicknames and stuff, and they would come and talk to the headmaster, and he would say,
Augusto Fuyano,
he would say, no,
No.
those are not my boys. If they were my boys, they would not be
I
caught.
remember one time some students from one other school, I'll not mention the name,
Yeah.
were brought to Augustines and
Yes.
then purporting to be Augustinians.
Yeah.
I don't know, for whatever reason. And then we were lined up and the headmaster was like, these are not my boys.
No.
My boys, I know my boys.
No.
You will never catch my boys.
No.
Because if you've caught them, then they are not from Augustine. It's
Too intelligent.
It won't happen.
Anyway.
It won't happen.
So Augusto, surrounded by a lake, front,
A lagoon.
a river, a lagoon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the lagoon, yes, please.
The Bacano.
A Bacano,
And then the
then
Atlantic
The
the
Atlantic,
sea,
yes, yes.
They
then
have a bit of swamp in the back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
back
yeah,
and
yeah.
some.
where your masters live.
Yes.
Yes, now, yes, please, yes.
Okay, but on your side is Ola Training
Ola
College.
Training.
Ola Training, yes.
And your primary school,
The primary school, yes.
the University of Cape Coast.
Cape Coast.
Yeah, that's further ahead.
That's what I
Right.
And then the Ola community itself is between
Yes.
us and
Yeah, exactly.
the university.
There's another bone of contention. During your Interco, Adisco is not there. It's always in Mfantsipim. You meet at the school in super zonals and you combine to fight in Mfantsipim.
Yeah, the rivalry has always been there.
Yeah.
So even when it comes to seating, I remember we have a way of deploying the seating arrangements. When you come to Augustines for the Interco, we have a huge tree. So the shade that it gives, we'll place Holy Child to our left, we'll be in the middle, then Wesley Girls will be to our left or to our right, yes please. Then we'll push portrait
The red ants.
Into the sun.
the sun where so that's the beach road side,
Right.
and they will be there.
And whenever they attack, they run into the sea. And they can't even swim.
Then when we also get to them, when they are hosting, they also have, because of the stadium,
They have
the
some
staircase.
staircase.
Yes, please. They push the ladies to that side, and they push us under some, even though they give us shade, but that place doesn't even have the staircase. And they push us there. It's one of those rivalries that make very, very interesting. But we're grateful or lucky that just when we're leaving, the stadium had then been built. It wasn't really complete, but the stadium at this school.
At this school,
So at least that one will sit everybody. And then that was professional enough, even though.
But that usually would host the Spazonas.
That was the Spazona, yes, please.
So we have the triangular games.
We have the triangular
So
games.
the triangular games, I think, Adisadal is part of.
Yes.
Originally it was Akaka, GSTS.
Exactly.
Yes, outside invitational, but financing and all those issues.
And I
came
think the
up.
travel risk and all
Yes,
that. So it is-
Okay. It is 52 minutes past the hour 8. So we share TV. A school connects in Augustine's College. Someone for sending messages. I'm on for school we in Ghana. The videos they are watching, some are thinking that this school is not in Ghana.
Oh, then they should wait. If they should see the aerial view, it's amazing. It's breathtaking.
Breathtaking part.
It's from the skies. It's fantastic.
Okay. Who owns Holy Child? Sad debate here sometimes. Is it Augusco Wesley Girls, Augusco Mfantsipim, Augusco Holy Child? What is it?
So truth is actually is Augusco and Archbishop Porter girls.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
you've left Holy Cool.
No, because of the founder.
Yes, please.
Archbishop
The Porter. WT Porter.
W.T.
Yes,
Porter.
please.
You see, he founded both schools.
Yes.
So, but for the fact that they are in the Western region of Takrady, they should have been. It's like Adisadal and St. Monica's
Okay.
in
Kumasi.
Kumasi. So, by virtue of we being both college schools, the Holy Child Wawa.
Aye. But originally,
Yes, it's
Porter.
Archbishop Porter.
Yes. Yes, please.
Minted.
Yeah.
That's the original parent.
So for Holy Child in Cape Coast there, mo de wawa mo.
Eddie Wawa.
Baba Yajio.
Apsu Apsa.
Yes.
Yeah. Problem
But some say Mfantsipim Belmo rather to Augustines.
usually, interestingly, most of them end up marrying Mobas.
Yes.
Holy Child girls.
Yeah.
So the Apsu Apsa doesn't click.
Oh, we are a very strong partnership. But it's like very good business partner.
We don't mix those pleasure, those things with it. So just how can we help our communities? How can we? So that we miss out on that opportunity to date and do all those other things. So,
We are a power couple.
yeah.
When they have to do it.
Strongest.
Yes. We are like a power couple.
Yeah.
Who are in
Yes.
for the development and
the
for business and all
schools,
that kind
that
of
is
stuff.
it, yeah.
So we don't mix business with pleasure.
No.
Oh, okay. But you do everything together when it comes to Holy Child.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Like what?
Oh, so we collaborate on projects.
Yes.
And just the same way we, for instance, this year have a legacy project to deliver, they do too. So we have such collaborations that ensure DS is delivered and delivered well, and they also in turn assist with ours. So the year groups pair. So for instance, we are very much in collaboration and in tune with HOPSA 2000 year group. We support their projects, we support their fundraisers, and likewise they do same for us. So
Okay. And the line has been drawn. So it's still St. Augustine's and Holy Child. You can't take it away from them.
never.
55 minutes past the hour 8. More to be talked about. I know the messages are coming in. Yeah, Apelebe.
The terms,
Charlie, the lexicons are coming
the
in.
legua there,
Charlie, if you're doing the watching, you're doing the listening, it is 89.7. The biggest school in Ghana is here. I'm telling you, the biggest school in Ghana is here. We come to the academics, and when it comes to St. Augustine's, from O level, A level. Did you meet that bus when St. Augustine's topped O level for 10 good years? And Wyke decided to award the school with a brand new bus.
I mean, the history is there, but
Yeah.
we didn't meet
Meet
it.
it,
But
right.
yeah, the history there, it's one.
Okay.
We've always topped when we finished. The candidates, one of the candidates was shortlisted for the best student. The late Lante. Yes.
In West
Late
Africa?
Lante. Yes, please. Yes.
The only school to win the NSMQ to win Africa, right?
Yeah.
Yes, West African
West
edition.
African edition.
We won. It says.
Some won 7, if no one, they didn't win.
No, they didn't
Africa.
win. No.
But St. Augustine won and won
West
Africa.
Africa. Yes, please.
Great,
Yes,
great.
yes,
So let's look at lexicons on campus, food, punishment, flags, entertainment. How is it like in St. Augustine's?
For me, I think it's something we still use till date. It's been part of us. Fondly, I would say, even at home with my kids, I use some of them. You know, with my wife, for instance, if I say shy is the shito. We all know that students take to school. And all that. We call it shy. And it's even in my office, people know till date. Sometimes I bring rice, shy, sardine.
Charlie, that food.
Yes, we call it
tin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Till date. It's something that I don't know. A delicacy I just cannot do.
Yeah, I think that every Apsunian can
Yeah.
do away with that food.
No, at all.
When you speak to any Apsunian, your wife will surely cook that
Oh
thing for
yes.
you.
Definitely.
Rice and shy and tin. It got to a point we wanted to garnish it a bit, and we were using baked beans.
Corn beef, trim beef.
Drum beef.
Corned beef is actually corn
Beef, right.
yes.
So those who are doing the listening, these are some of the lexicons,
mixing them.
terms used in August. Corn beef is trim beef.
Yes.
Everything is thin. Shito is shy.
Shy, yes.
But how do you cook the rice? People keep on asking. I can't remember.
This question.
You know, I was going to school and my mom asked me, then I told me, and I'm saying, Mommy, I'm up.
I'm up.
Then mom is shy.
Shy.
And I said,
I'm more there.
now, unji milo, unji shim, si debi. Now, obey the anyosin, udi duwa, jaimabe. So how was it done?
So what comes readily to mind was
It was illegal, right?
yeah, the
Legal.
my
Where
father.
the legal,
The spaghetti.
Where the legal one and then the illegal one.
Oh, legal, you take it to the
pantry.
pantry.
Yes.
The legal one, you go and do it in the pantry.
pantry.
Yes.
Come and mix, but no cry, nyete.
And yet there.
But I heard that in the sense that if you tell or have a good relationship with the matron, that please this, they do it well for you, and you tip them something small,
Yeah.
they'll do it well for you. So the legal, they, like you said, the pantry. So help us with the illegal.
Well, what comes readily to mind is actually the spaghetti, the cooking of the spaghetti. We used to use, we had these heaters, the water heaters, the one with the
Cold
power.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, so
water, yeah.
that was what we're using. You get a metal plate,
Yeah.
you drop it in, and then you put the spaghetti in, and then it boils it up.
Yeah.
For the rice, I think we were using the coil,
Yeah, we
the
used the
electric coil,
Well, yeah.
the electric stove. There were these single ones.
Ones with some clay under it.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
take off the clay. We
Clay.
have, so that so you're able to smuggle it in. So it just comes with a coin. Then you have stones, and
And
you have
They
the
look some flexible wire.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Charlie.
it was.
And let me add to this, just what you said about your mom, you requesting your mom giving you shy and amo, rice. It got to a point during our time, if you own even salt, if you had salt, it was a commodity.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to
There was labor.
yes, labor, water, salt, shy, I'm calling it NCNC.
Yeah. So the labor had to
You are
be the one
bringing
who
something.
mixes.
Yeah. You are bringing something on board as your way of contributing to whatever meal is being cooked. So having salt, you are more like a merchant because people could move from one end of the school to
you.
you
Charlie,
just
go
for
this
salt.
guy in there for he's a good take salt for their country.
Yeah.
So somebody can capitalize on salt only, just like you are saying you ask your mom to give you just rice.
And I was the owner of the quilts.
Exactly.
That's why.
One day, headmaster said, "Who's been bringing this thing? They all come and see the fans. We're going to suspend me." Yeah. They opened my boy. I had like 10 of them.
Hey. So we have this book of ours that we published in 2017.
Right.
It chronicles the history of our school.
Right.
And there's a section on what you just asked us.
Yeah.
So like I said, Trem Beef is there, Tin is there, Chum, you know.
Ubro true, non-fa. Non-fa. You know, sometimes a lecturer will come and he will be told,
And they got to know.
yeah.
The lecturers got to know eventually.
Yeah, so they
You see, when some of them were old students,
Yes.
So they knew.
So they knew, yes. Then we had Ajalo. I don't know
Ajalo.
if you met Ajalo.
Yes, that's
That's
tea,
a
right?
That's
a
drink.
cocoa
Yes,
powder.
please.
Go drink.
Hedy they come. Hedy is there. Bust. Hedy somebody bust me.
Yeah.
This guy they like mining. Wow.
Nice to
And the
learn.
Scrabash was there too. Efum. Quiet. We had Mungo Park, you know. So, tell they represent. I think you met down below too.
Yeah, down below.
Down below, yes.
Is it still there?
It
It has been relocated
yes.
behind Peters.
Yes, please, yes.
Right.
But original down below is not.
Not there anymore.
Then
Those were the
Tige,
times with Dodo.
Dodo.
Dodo is there, yes.
Dodo.
Oh, Dodo is gone.
Yeah,
No,
Dodo is
but the meal is there.
Yeah.
There, yeah.
Yes.
And today, of course, Gary Sokins, and then instead of maybe
Color.
milk powder or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Booty boy, you know.
unkept.
Unkept, shabbily
Unkept,
dressed.
yeah.
Yes. You know. Your
So
mind.
these are some of the
Some
lexicons.
lexicons that
Terms are St. Augustine's using a coded language and so if you're doing the listening and watching, St. Augustine's edge and seminty ubabako and he could relate to this one. So let's go on.
Yeah, so I'll close your mind.
To our dream.
To our
To our
dream.
dream.
Forget
Yeah,
it.
close your mind. Yeah. Approve.
Dolu be dolu be
Dolo, yeah, slogan.
Yeah, slow guy.
Prodo.
Yeah, Prodo there.
Maybe what some
But
others.
Prodo should be external, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that'll be yes, please.
What some
That'll
people may term Salome.
Yeah, now
Salome,
say
yeah.
yes.
Spend the night elsewhere
Yeah.
other than
Yes.
you know.
So that is a Prodo.
That's a prodo.
Anti-pay,
Anti-pay.
anti-pay.
And
Yeah.
Yes, you know.
the training they be
Oh, great.
So
So
they are all there. They are all there. Shanko, I beg you, give me Shanko.
Shanko, that'll be Tiro.
That's Tiro.
Right.
I beg, they go to
That,
Shanks.
that's a really nice.
Yeah.
These are all Form 1 boys.
This is Sunday after church.
Exactly.
Yes,
And
All white.
All white.
that's Form 1, Form
For
2.
Form 1.
Form
Yeah, I
yes,
think
please.
Form 1s. Form 1s do all white. Form 2s wear the white and the khaki, and the
And then
Form
we
3s
wear the
do
black.
the white and black.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something today. You know, the sixth form faded out in 96.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we decided that no, there should be a difference between Form 1, Form 2, and Form 3. So whoever finished 96 will tell the SS. So we initiated that difference. That there should be a difference between Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. So when they are wearing all white, we wear black trousers to differentiate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When they are putting on cloth, we wear all white. So you could see a senior from a junior. And it became a battle. Our SP was even suspended. Auku, wherever he is.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
We took it as a nice tradition.
Yeah, no.
You
it
have to
was
fight for
tug
that?
of war.
Hey.
Because the sixth former didn't, we wanted even to wear blue shirt.
Oh,
But then at this school, we're wearing blue shirts.
right.
It wasn't a zebra.
No.
At this school, wearing zebra. They were wearing blue. So it became confusing. That no, don't let us wear the blue. The headmaster said, no way. From Form 1 to Form 2, everybody should wear quite throughout. We say no. Even lecture days, when everybody was wearing the brown shorts, we decided to wear trousers to differentiate. They were lashing every Form 3 boy. We kept on doing it, and parents stepped in. And it came to stay.
yeah, because he came to stay.
Yes. So 96-year group made a mark with that thing.
This is a great
So you
legacy.
see, again, you lived the very precept of the school's movement.
Yes.
You persevered.
Yes.
And you
And it conquered everything. Okay, 5 minutes past the on our line. It's St. Augustine's College right here from Cape Coast. And I'm up for falling in love with the school already. I can see Bright Mensa is confused. Okay. I have so many messages coming in. See, where is St. Augustine's College? I'm proud of the view. Very beautiful. St. Augustine's can't even beat Mfantsipim and Wiggy. They don't even reign in Central. How much more Ghana? Tell my junior brother, St. Augustine, I love them. You didn't even add your name. Charlie, the man has said it all. I see you can't even beat Wiggy. So, how was visit to other girls' schools like?
Okay, so let me share my experience. For me, I had that opportunity only when I became a prefect in Form 3, because I was the shy type, the quiet type, and then.
Let me give you the WhatsApp line so that some of students who are listening,
Okay, sure.
who are sending me personal messages, can also put it there. 0506 367 196. 0506 367 196. So any message you want the students to get right here in the studio, you can also send it. So Apsu, let's go with your story.
So like I was saying, I took advantage of the free exit, particularly when I was in Form 3. That was, I think, the first time I visited any girls' school.
Yeah.
And
You're the shy type?
I was a shy type. But I decided I was going to visit many schools in a single day.
Hey. Did you have friends there?
Yes, I did. Paul and Bantam. So I decided to visit quite a number of schools.
Yeah.
I think my very first time I visited Holy and then Gehe.
Yeah.
I had wanted to visit
Mfantsipim.
Mfantsipim when I was told the distance
To Salt Pond.
to Salt Pond, and then I was also looking at the time I was supposed to return to school. Even though I was a prefect, I could have.
Who was the senior housemaster then?
We had been to
The
J-
late
lady
Saint
Bentu.
Jude.
Oh,
Yeah, being-
oh, you met Bentun?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
met-
met Bentu.
Last one time. He can rap. See, you know, Bentun recruited me as a school runner because I gave him a race.
Oh, okay.
He didn't know I was even running.
Oh, okay.
Last one time.
He was something else.
He made a profound statement to date I use. Which is say Ndi Winya. No yenda would gwa wukro.
Yeah.
You know, it talks
That
about,
was one.
it talks about
Was it?
being of your good self.
Yeah.
When, in the early days, it's actually when it's market days that you have visitors visiting your village and all that. So it only talks about putting up your best when you have visitors coming to you. And this statement came out of one program we had where, the girls came over and then the boys wanted to, being in school and not seeing a lady.
Yeah.
These days, but when you see any lady at all, you are enthused. It's like, and I don't know what it got into the heads of the guys, and the guys tried to be, a bit rowdy, and then women had to silence us with some beatings and make that profound statement. I remember to date because it's witty. Yes,
So, girls' school visit, how was it like?
Well,
Especially when, okay, let's look at they coming to.
oh, that's an exceptional.
Very few.
I mean, there are times we had the entertainment nights and we would, some of the girls would come over. And one I remember so much had to do with Nadia Buhari at the time. She was in Mfantsipim
She was
Girls.
about
Nadia, right?
Nadia, yeah, and she used to perform. And she, with her color and like he said, you've been in school for months, you've not seen nice girls.
When
And
you
this
see
girl-
them, you start calling.
Yeah, then this girl comes and is performing on the stage. It was one
Sure,
of those
at Assembly Hall.
it was one of those Agunza programs.
Programs, yeah.
Oh my word. I will never forget. The feeling was with me. Yeah, but for me, I had a bit of experience visiting the girls because of my big brother who was in a disco.
Okay.
So and he had a lot of girlfriends in Cape Coast.
Which school? You have? Is it only
That's
child?
only child, yes.
Yeah.
So that's their.
Is it prefects?
I believe so.
Yeah, sometimes immediately like after elections, they partner with those prefects and they
Exactly.
have some prefects dinner.
Oh yeah, we had.
We all said that
Before
was
we
our
left.
time. Yes. And
let me
they
tell you,
yeah.
for the first time, we initiated punishment prefects.
Whoa.
Yeah. You know, we changed so many things.
Wow. Yeah.
And it took me and one guy called Sabatoto. We gave to ourselves punishment prefects. And we joined prefects to Holy Child.
Wow.
Yeah, and the one prefects were introduced and woke up. Punishment prefects was the headmaster Kumsimba
yeah.
was shocked. He was suffering.
And that's exactly how he was.
Them Tony Babley no president. Okay, you could school no boom. But when we came to school, Teresa's had that thing.
Yeah.
Dom A, Dom B.
Yeah.
And we're from the same house. So Sabatoto, punishment from A, punishment from B. And he came to stay. But when we left, I didn't know whether they continued.
I don't
think
Because it was difficult because
Yeah.
shall somebody go see you for 2 eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, when sometimes some seniors can punish.
Yeah.
So when they punish somebody, they'll see but they will come and call us.
Oh, okay. So that I
And
get it.
we'll deal with you. School name now debut.
No, but I think it was a very
Yeah,
well,
it was good because some seniors were even being bullied by
genius.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes.
But when you look at my stature and look at Sabatoto, and we tell you that hey, if you did Peter's where yes, some form 3 boy punish, you say no go do. This evening we are coming for you. Then you know I will come bring some sardine and
No, but it used to happen quite often. When you had very calm Form 3s. They try and even send a junior and then he would just ignore them. So I think if it had stayed, it would have brought in a lot more discipline and sanity to the system.
okay. So your experience,
Yes. Yes. So for me, also because of clubs and societies, there were opportunities to go. Not even to visit per se, but to have a program where you meet them. Then based on that, you have the opportunity to just call someone that, please, do you know this person? And then I'll go and then say hi to the person. But I wasn't really the one to go. If I can even, how many programs did we even have that I went out? I think there was the one where Reverend Father Kwe took us to the grotto. And then we met.
oh, may so rest in perfect peace.
Yes.
Father Akwe, Paita.
He took us on the grotto and then we met the ladies there. But beyond that, I really didn't have that. We had a Corpus Christi also.
Same.
There was a grotto, went somewhere like a grotto, and then some of the ladies from the other schools too came.
Were you doing the dark room doing entertainment?
No.
No, it was assembly hall.
And
Well,
you're not doing the dark room?
no.
You know, doing entertainment, there was this afternoon entertainment. So we created a dark room in one of the classrooms. Yeah. So that's special dancing. But you need to pay.
Hey,
Really?
wow.
You need to pay.
So that had its own like club feel.
Yes, so class feeling. So those who are there enjoy is different. Then we have curtains all over, lighting. So when the Mfantsipim girls come, the gay girls come, those who want to have that club feeling, we put them in there and go and dance. Nothing else but just dancing.
Oh, that's really
Right, so this should tell you us in Augustines have
No,
been
there's been a lot of evolution and various generations of experiences.
We all have theirs to tell. Yeah.
I don't know your time. How was music like?
Music. That was a whole. So Hayford is our official DJ on our platform. And he would dish out to you lots of good. I think that was it was a hip hop. It was still very R&B hip hop.
It was a hip hop period, and then it was more R&B. You know,
And that was when Hip Life was also coming up.
I think it was during that time that we had a Bradford coming out. Fresh.
Yes, please.
And so any taxi you would board in Cape Coast that you don't hear a Bradford being played, you listen.
But even on school life itself, 99 had that band. EYE, SORE.
I don't know if you had groups because
Shock Clan.
Shock Clan.
Shock Clan.
Yes.
Is it Shocky?
Shocky.
Because Shocky was 98. I think.
1998. Because
98 rather.
when I was in the final, he came to Form 1. He was my school son.
Oh, okay.
So there's a senior one.
The singer, that's Shocker.
Shocker.
He was in the part
He
of
was
the school.
no,
So he was coming in.
Yeah.
He was coming in to
So Shocky and the group. Turaz was here.
Turas was here.
Yeah.
Turas was here.
And
Alex.
that's the TTL.
Alex.
You were called TTL.
Subsequent,
Teachers
yeah.
of the law.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a nice group.
Charlene
They were
Monfon,
making-
they changed, their names changed, but
Yeah.
that was their time as well. So
So
we had a lot of
them. Then the young one who was playing the drums,
Oshogbo.
Oshogbo.
That's
Oshogbo.
Alex's brother.
That's Alex's brother, very good.
Turas.
Turaz's
That's
younger
Turas.
brother
Aha.
was a
Okay.
drummer.
Was a
Because there was
drummer.
a school band.
The school band, very
was a
good.
school band,
Yeah,
right?
the
It was a
school band,
school-
the school
and
band.
they were
brilliant.
fantastic.
They were brilliant.
Quite recently, since our drums being used by Butri for their celebration.
Yeah, I saw too.
Presently, they have the orchestra.
Yeah, we
The school has an
have
orchestra
a
too.
very good music,
Yeah, so music is
indoctrination
always- yes,
for the
please,
school, and
yes.
it's always been like that.
It's been like that.
Yes,
Our time.
they've always.
The choir to Robert K. them, Ducey. They used to sing very
Yeah, the
yes.
CEO, I think the CEO of Maranatha Oil, who is on the board of Bust, was in the choir.
It was in the
Oh,
choir.
okay.
Yes.
It's also an Absunian.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
He's our mate, actually.
Great.
Out in Ducey. So music has always been something we've enjoyed. And
We
then
love music.
yes, we really do.
Music brings us together, and it also brings us.
Yeah, so at the
so-
Cape Coast Stadium,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and you could see St. Augustine's there. How big? How cadet? How far?
Oh, the cadet has always been vibrant. It's also because of the fact that we have quite a number of our people in the military.
Yeah.
For us, for instance, the Western Command Navy
Command Navy.
is our mates.
It's an Absunian.
Kujo.
Oh, great.
It's Kujo.
Our time was Captain General Okwenu.
Okay.
Yes, he was an Absunian.
Yes, exactly.
So we had military, I mean, everything was there.
Yes.
And I thought this was our cadet, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, great.
And even
Great.
for I think 70th or 75th, the one Rollins.
Yes,
the
75th,
next
we
president,
came,
We
Rollins.
it was our year group, and our cadet commander was the Cape Coast, the Central Regional Cadet Commander.
Oh, great.
And as I speak, he's in the UK military as well.
He's the UK military.
Our time, it was Zaneto Ajman Rollins was commanding us.
Yes. Well,
And we disagreed. Oh. But no, she was tough.
yeah, she was.
Zaneto was tough.
She always
You know,
has
we
been.
produced all the, Kanda Otieku, now Kanda Otieku was part of that group. He's now one of the finest cannons in Ghana.
Yeah.
And Zaneto was commanding the Central Region. So he can imagine a gay girl, Rollins' daughter, commanding us, and people were, but Charlie, I go do it.
So the cadet has always been quite vibrant.
And the tradition is that all those in the military, they come together, contribute, and then get supplies for our students.
Oh, great.
They've been doing that. So this year our group, we're also to do that. All the colleagues in the military, they come together, get the parole and everything for them. Those that need to be replaced. So there's a real connection with the military and the students in Augustines.
Okay.
We have commander, we have Staff Sergeant Ali Baba.
Yeah.
It's also there.
So, yeah.
We have a number of them in the military. There's Captain Ade of the Air Force.
Yeah.
So
We'll come to the personalities
Yes.
and we'll make sure. Let's look at St. Augustine, a pure science school, business, arts, or what is St. Augustine noted for?
Okay.
yes. So I know prior to SS, O level, A level, there had always been a science arts. So those who did government, econs, job, you could see that this is where you should go if you want to do those courses. I think with SS, especially when general science became one of the prestigious programs, that shift, that tilt was there. But I read business. Spooky was an art student.
Right.
They also did very well.
You did
US
science, oh.
They catered well for us also. So, we're just a good school. Everywhere you find us. But I think science, the nature of science has always been just that. It's always taken a little higher than the other. So normally the shark is in science.
Yeah.
The next shark is in arts. The third shark will be business. Then maybe agric and the others will follow. But science has always been very respected and then well treated.
So on our screen is the second NSMQ that we won.
Yes, please.
Yes, this is the team.
Yes.
And
yes.
then we're trying to make it 3.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Butchert pipped us to it.
Yeah.
And how was the feeling like after that grand finale from round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4?
So for me, even with the one we won, so in my office, it's always crazy euphoria. I mean, I have pictures. Probably I should have sent them earlier. Yeah, because I get clad in the cloth. I take the cloth to work, and I'm in the cloth throughout the competition. And I think for this year, I even posted it on our platform where I had the cloth.
Yes, please.
I wore the cloth throughout the day.
Yeah.
And the kind of euphoria, it's something you cannot describe because it's just wonderful to have even been part of the school, let alone be at the final. So for us, it was more of it was a bit of a letdown. I mean, at the death that we lost it, but I was mighty proud of the boys.
Yeah.
Because they came, they conquered, and they did a very good show.
And, I mean,
and you see, like you mentioned, Mfantsipim couldn't even celebrate.
Yeah.
Because they didn't expect to win it. And truly, they were not even poised for the win.
Yeah.
So on the day when we even lost out to them, I visited a pub in Accra called Pit Stop.
Yeah.
And lots of Augustines, we had actually already planned to come and celebrate.
Celebrate.
Because we knew, we were prepared to celebrate because we were prepared for a win. And we still went ahead and celebrated because we are winners in our own right. and for us, it's the fact that we even went to this very fantastic
could see the
school.
euphoria.
Yes, you see, there's something about the school.
Yeah.
And the pride and feeling just to have been to it's enough win for us.
But as a saying, say, August for school, compared to when you are in school, you are united. Compared to Mfantsipim, when they are in school, they are not united. But out of school, they are united. Augusco is the opposite.
Well, I beg to differ.
Okay.
I don't know where that information is coming from, but well, let me talk about the other side.
Okay.
Well, the few Mfantsipim boys I have known, it's the other way. I mean, after school, it's more of this is maybe the position I hold in whatever organization. You know, yeah, even though you are my mates, I mean, to hell with that sort of. I mean, I'm this. It's not more about school.
Is it Mfantsipim?
Yes, that is what I know. With
Okay.
a few Mfantsipim boys who are friends, you know. But when it comes to Augustco, rather, it's both in school and out of school.
You're right.
Because there is that euphoria when you meet an Augustinian, and just that Apsu, that is just
The connection comes.
Yeah, the connection comes. I don't know about other schools, though. You know, I can't speak for other schools.
Yeah.
But just that Apsu action and that is just enough. I remember attending an interview where, you know, on my CV, I mean, whoever was interviewing me just saw
St. Augustine's.
St. Augustine's, and the discussion changed. Everything now was about school. Charlie, housemaster, this. I mean, that thing is there.
That's a
Just
spirit.
because Apsu. And even this person even went to the extent of asking, sticker. Sticker, you know, and this is an elderly person. Only for him to mention when he finished St. Augustine's, and I think I was like 5 years. But you can just imagine the kind of discussion we had. It was like I was talking to a mate. It's just the fact that we attended the same school and all that. So I would say rather for Apsunians, there's that gig. You know, when you meet somebody who is an Apsunian, even when you see a sticker or even they say that you walk to town and you know you get a lot of Apsu action. And funny enough, we are getting people also trying to affiliate themselves. They are not Apsunians, but they see you in anything Apsu and they want to Apsu action.
Oh, great.
I met one guy who, you know, he came to me and then, you know, I was in town. He even visited me in office.
Yeah.
And claiming to be an Apsuni and mentioned some.
You realize that no.
I realized that no,
You can't relate.
but I had done whatever I had to do. For me, it's about, okay, you are an Apsu, that's okay for me. I got to know he wasn't, but we never talked about it.
Yeah.
But he came the second time. I did again what I had to do for him. And I put him right that look, I know you are not absolute, but that's okay. So even that means that probably he knows the connection because he wanted to identify with Apsu. Meanwhile, he wasn't. So that is how I see it.
Yep. So comparing alumni, according to Adisco, they are there. Mfantsipim, they are there. But when it comes to Apsu, they don't see our networking.
Okay, so I'll take it from it's not about the noise and euphoria that comes with being an old boy. It's about real value and we place on relationships and how we impact each other.
Yeah.
I think for Bokwe, I think the reason there's that mindset is also because one of the location of the secretariat
Okay.
and the fact that there's a whole Methodist church thing.
Okay.
Unlike St. Augustine's, where we don't necessarily have an office or a corporate office attached to the Catholic Church, that would have been a different type of outlook. But you see, Mfantsipim is located inside the head office of Methodist Church, and the church projects the old students. So it's something that is currently been looked at
Discussed,
as to how
by neck.
to see how we project the Apsu. So it is not about the noise.
Okay.
It's also about branding. And I think probably that's something that needs to be worked on more to bring a lot more projection to the brand. But in terms of effect and impact, there's real impact. And the one example he gave is what I also allude to. My very first job with Unilever, it was because of an Apsu that I met.
Great.
Because I was Apsu Officer President when I was in school.
Great.
In the university. And I went for sponsorship.
Tech or Legon?
Legon. And he was in Tech at the time.
Right.
He was the president.
Yes. Right.
So, and just by going for a sponsorship, he said he just saw the drive and the fact that he went to St. Augustine's. He then told me when I was in school that when you complete school, I have a job waiting for you. Because of the school you went
and
to.
I'm so the born well, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
And so that debate out there is different.
It's not about the noise. Like, just before you come in, I spoke of probably others wanting you to know that, for instance, I'm doing this for you, so I want you to know I'm doing it for you.
Yeah.
Somebody should know. People should know that I did A, B, and C for you. It's not like that with our students. We'll say we'll do it underground. It's just about so you're an student. Okay, let's get this done and then we'll move. I don't have to make noise about it. So like my colleague rightly said, it's just about the noise.
Yeah.
Yes.
And those schools are older than us, so invariably they will have more alumni than us. So the numbers will speak, but once again, the quality and the impact is what makes the difference.
True.
So the action. What do we want to do? Bam, we do it. But if you have 200 people and then they do something.
But what happened to the Aponchike?
And if Aponchike is still there.
It's still on.
Oh yes. It's a yearly annual tradition. We continue.
We've already had one couple of months back.
Yes,
and I think there's another we are supposed to.
Yes, please. What's that? Yes.
That means that we need to make noise about
Yes,
it.
but it coincided with the GIJ
Program, okay.
Yes, on the day. Because it was hosted in their premises.
Okay.
But it coincided with their anniversary celebration. So the noise sort of drowned our eyes within it. But like I said, it's something that has been appreciated by all. And I know for a fact that it's something NEC is working assiduously on to ensure.
Okay. It's still St. Augustine's in the house, baby. Will be out here. 89.7 is the dial, and we're live on TV, on Facebook. We are streaming Max TV, Max FM 89.7. In Kumasi, it's 104.3. Takrady. It's Max is in Kumasi 102.3. Charlie, I'm going for a commercial break. When I come back, who have they produced? Some Fondest memories. And Charlie, that is the biggest school. And somebody's had messages in it also. They said, Cape Coast Cry, we are talking about Ghana. Okay, we'll tell you why. So I'll go for a commercial break. When I come out, the discussion continues.
Max TV and Max Radio listeners and viewers, get ready to win big with Mega Cash Lucky Box, the game where you could walk away with instant cash prizes. It's so simple. Just dial *426* H# on all networks now and follow the prompts. It's easy to play. Pick a lucky box and reveal your cash prize. Yes, it's that simple for listeners and viewers of Max TV and Max FM. You can win from 100 to a massive 50,000 Ghana cedis every day. Right here. Don't miss your chance. Charlie, players all over Ghana are winning serious cash now. What are you waiting for? Max Mega Cash Box. Dial *426* and win instant cash today. Don't wait. Your chance to win 50,000 Ghana cedis is just a lucky box away.
Max Mega Cash is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform for those 18 years and above only. Terms and conditions apply.
Max Buys Buy Now, Pay Later promotion is here. Bosom in November way. Upgrade your mobile experience. Wabra one bakakra. Exclusive offer. 20% discount on installment rates. Udieti. Ubetimi tuyaka. Debia. Anana wachibia. Ana bosomi bia. So ope Techno Pop Nayana. And ye debia tuya 8 Ghana cedis per. Techno Spark 13 so. 11 Ghana cedis debia. Infinix Smart 8. And upo ye debia ube tuya 8 Ghana cedis. Afe itel A50 and the 6 Ghana cedis de bia umpe we na upe dien obian beto smartphone sa festive season way fraying it was 054-401-9552 Max Buy happy life.
This Saturday and every Saturday on Max 89.7 FM. Connect with your school. Which school has produced the brightest mind? What is your school renowned for? Find out as high schools and colleges go head to head, vying for bragging rights and glory. Don't miss this chance to witness history in the making. Join us for an unforgettable morning of spirited debate and fierce competition.
Augustines has produced all the best dignitaries in this country. We talk about Pakwesi, Indum, Totobi Kwachi, and all the Hoy brothers went to St. Augustine's College.
Master, stop your bin.
Central region.
If we say for Obako school, they say for Kumasi High School.
No question.
Have you heard of Agri Memorial?
Oh, Agri,
that's
yes,
the best school. Very, very best school.
The Kumasi Diaka school, sir. I have 2 schools, I have Prempeh and Opogoa.
Kofo went to which school?
We went to Prempeh. Prempeh is the college.
And I don't know we are Prempeh College, obey president, you know. One can say young first schools, Niranto, colleges, now can say young for Monto High School.
High school, they college, you pay.
College invest you. College, you go America, college invest you.
And the end of say young school in high school.
College, you know, who's more.
Kumasi High School right now, the Minister of Education is from high school. High school is building a stadium.
I must produce all the athletes in this country. Achimota have produced over 3 presidents. Kofi Annan went to Mfantsipim.
What came out from Adi school? Tell me.
Now more from Adi school. Canada just one from Adi school. The best comes from the central region.
The schools are no one central region.
More moving in science and math schools, no. I didn't produce. And then project partners equipment ben ma produce Ukroma. What you are job in the national maths and science schools you are winning at the end there. Quantagra won't even produce it. School Connect. Link up with your former mates and be part of your school once again. Schools Connect. Be part of the competition. $34 past the hour 9. If you're on radio, it's 89.7. The School Connect is where the schools put their bragging rights. You are waiting for that moment. Who have they produced? The Hoy brothers, Totobi Kwachi, Pakwesi Indum, and great personalities. I hear the Hotel Boys are also Augustines.
Yeah.
Yes, Charlie. And Dr. Benin.
Boys,
Modek, Stack Energy. So quickly, let's talk about the anniversary, 95th anniversary. Is it happening?
Yes, please.
This year?
Yes. So all things being equal, what the Apsu alumni we do is that the year group that completes school and marks its 25th anniversary is the school, is a group responsible for hosting the speech day and all anniversary celebrations. So Apsu 2000, all things being equal, since next year we will celebrate our 25th anniversary. We are hosting, planning, organizing the 95th anniversary celebrations of our school. We started.
So the 99 did this year.
Yeah, the 99 did this year. So they did the 94th anniversary, and we'll be responsible for the 95th. Just to go through a few of the things we did earlier. We had met with colleagues seeking their views, and then we had a meet at Alisa Hotel, what we called Alisa Accord. And there we put a blueprint of what we want to do.
So that's the roadmap on your screen.
Yes, a provisional roadmap. Yes, of course. Some may be changed here and there, but that is the roadmap. So we had that meeting, and then from there set up the committees, and then have been going about the work that we need to do. Every year, group is supposed to develop a sort of legacy project.
Yeah, you need to pick a legacy project.
We need to pick a legacy project.
We did the dining hall.
You did the dining hall.
Yes, we did the dining hall.
Yes, you did the dining hall. So for us, if you recall, when you are moving towards Ayensu, the road Ayensu, or even I just said George's, the junior science lab.
Science lab, yeah.
That's what we are doing. We are renovating the junior science lab to have 2 distinct labs. One for physics, one for integrated science, 3 actually. One for physics, one for integrated science, and one for chemistry.
Okay.
Then we have a room.
So construction underway?
Yes, please, construction underway.
Right.
So we'll have the new electric house.
So the Ayensu Road?
Yes, if you are standing at that side, you see.
That's next to George's and Luke's. Where
Yes.
Do you still have tax shop?
Tax shop,
Yes.
Yes, tax
Next
shop
to the
is there.
pantry.
Yes, tax shop is there. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, so the project team has gone on site already, and they've started chiseling to place the plumbing and electrical works, and then we are hopeful that March we will actually inaugurate the rehabilitated junior science block. The anniversary itself, the weekend, is 14th.
That'll be next year.
Yes, please.
Okay.
14th, 15th, 16th of March 2025. So 14th is where we have the Congress, and then Saturday will be the DEBA, the speech day itself, the 15th, and then 16th will be the mass anniversary Thanksgiving service. But prior to that, from the Sunday to the 14th, we will have other activities. So we are taking a cue, especially from what our colleagues in 99 did. They had a fire festival, bonfire, and we want to try and work on that one too. And then we have a festival where the students will be invited to sing, do drama. So that's an Apsu 2000 festival. And then our own colleagues will also perform.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, very good. Then the Congress will be responsible for hosting Congress. So all decisions pertaining to Apsu will be held there. Then the Saturday, the speech day. And then there will be the speech day after party. And then Sunday, Thanksgiving service. So
great.
That's how we are working.
So School Connect will partner you. We'll make sure we'll be with you from day one. We'll bring you all the videos. Every live coverage will be there. Myself and my team. Maybe we'll do live from campus, from the quadrangle. If
that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That'll be beautiful.
Oh, great.
That'll be beautiful.
But any contribution from diaspora students, or maybe a 2G group member. Is Samuel a good part of your group?
No, he's actually a junior.
He's a junior. Nathaniel Otto?
Nathaniel is a junior.
That's also your junior.
Yes.
Okay. So any contribution from any Apsurian in the diaspora? So maybe some Momo number?
Yes. So I'll just touch on that, and it's also part of the reason why we are going around to ensure that we get in the funds.
Yeah.
Because for the legacy project, it's something we have to deliver on point, and in this era of STEM and AI and all that kind of stuff, it's something we need to deliver and deliver well, which is what occasioned the choice of projects that we have, which is the science labs, which comes with a lecture theater, and then another room for AI development of sorts. So, per the budget we had from our very illustrious project committee, we're looking at around $350,000, and it's
$350,000
exactly, and it's dollars as a store of value, so that we are able to at any point in time meet the obligations. And as you saw, work is underway.
Yeah.
it's taken quite a lot of resource to even start this. And in city terms, it means we are looking at around 6 million. We've had some funds come in. Our mates on our own are supposed to raise in excess of 2 million.
Yes, please.
And then we are looking to other corporate institutions and donations to be able to make up the remaining amount. So far, I think for our colleagues, we've been able to raise an odd 600K, 700K, which has started the job. We've also had very good donations come in with lots of commitments. And like you mentioned, the Ukuzu NLA has actually come through for us. They gave us 200,000 to start.
Great.
And we are also looking to some other very good agencies to work with. I personally had the business committee, and trust me, I mean, it's been tough because in this time, there isn't a lot of money. And with elections coming, there's a lot of hold back and all that. But like I said, the spirit of Apsu continues to push us to do what we do, and we keep pushing to ensure that we deliver this and deliver it well. It's supposed to come retrofitted with state-of-the-art lab, and the guys doing the construction, the project team, is actually led for the lab side. Is actually being headed by the same one who delivered the Wesley Girls Lab, which was done by government. So we are putting up something like this from our own contributions, equal or better than what government
has
even
done
did
for Wesley
Girls.
Girls.
So you can imagine the kind of responsibility we have. So this is a call out to all Apsunians, well-meaning Ghanaians, parents of the school, and all past students to come in, let the donations come rolling in, so we can give back to this school that made all of us and make it proud.
So if I want to contribute as an NTC's here, I know every year group will do contribution to support.
Yes.
But maybe on my own, I want to just send some token of maybe some $100,000. Which number? Who do I call?
Right.
So we gave some payment channels. I don't know whether that has been put up, but we have our EcoBank, official EcoBank account. So, the name is Apsu 2000, the 95th anniversary.
Right.
The branch is the head office. And then we have them in the various denominations. But the CD one is 144 100 47 27 561.
Can you repeat it?
Yes, please. 144 100 47 27 551. That's the city denominator. Then we have the USD, GP, the pound, and then the euro. But for Momo, once you have Apsu 2000, you see the name Apsu 2000. You have a 0597 433 861. 0597 433 861. Your name, and then you're an Apsunian, so in your case, your name and your class or your year group will help us when it comes to identification. Or if you just write your name, we'll definitely note it down and then acknowledge you.
Can you repeat the Momo number again?
Yes, please. So our Momo, you see the name Apsu 2000, and then it's a 0597 433 861. 0597 433 861.
Okay, so Apsunians, no, and I was in Augustines College, no, Mabaka inside, or UTAB on radio, 89.7 FM. Sounds not TV, so we share on the biggest school in Ghana, we say, Tony Ubwa. What are you saying? Lots of messages coming in, but definitely we'll go to that segment. Who have they produced? I know you're waiting for that later on the show. They will sing the anthem of the school and we'll open the phone lines. And that is 0550 055 522, 0579 300 025, or 055 159 8321. That'll be the phone lines. But let's come to this segment where parents are listening. The whole world is listening. Who has St. Augustine's produced? No, let me start with you yourself. I mean, you're amazing guys produced by St. Augustine's College. So let me start with Hayford.
All right. So I'm privileged to be one of the managers managing a branch of SNET.
Oh, great.
Yes, specifically the Adabraka branch.
Great.
Yes. So
is it so? The manager of SNET at Adabraka branch is an Apsunian. Okay, next.
Right. So before I even go on that, one of the payment channels is also on Chango, which is also owned by an illustrious Apsunian, IT consortium. So they produce Chango. So on our Chango app, you look for legacy projects 2025 or Apsu 2000 year group, and you'll be able to access it and make a donation as well. Yeah, so I'm Herman Idris earlier, like mentioned, and I work with Fidelity Bank. I'm actually acting head of local corporate banking. Yes.
Yeah. Still Apsunian. Next.
Yeah, so I'm also, I'm a Sarokainti. By profession, I'm an accredited public relations practitioner.
Great.
But I lecture at the University of Education, Winneba. Aside the public relations, if you give me advertising, you give me organizational communication, I can also.
You are he's an Apsunian. So let's move on to the world. Who do we have? Music, army, politics, finance, telcos, everywhere.
Yeah, so like you were saying, you know, the issue is everyone who has passed through Augustines is somebody, I get me, and they continue to make the impact that society needs. However, sometimes we just identify a few people just to let people really know the sort of impact that we are looking at.
Right.
So in our compendium, when it comes to chieftaincy, we talk of 1.7, or therefore 1.7, the third, the late Omahin of the Denture Traditional Council, and the former president of the National House of Chiefs. He was an Apsunian. In public service, if you've heard of the first director of the Geological Service Department, J.E. Kujo, he is also somebody, very illustrious son of Ogasco. Ambassador Cabral Blay, I'm here, a former president of GJA, and then the former chairman of the National Media Commission, is also somebody we look up to. In media, we had Major Albert Donchebe, a former Director General of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, and was also a former president of my Institute of Public Relations, Ghana. When it comes to sports, you've heard of Michael Essien, the almighty Michael Essien.
Yeah.
Stars, midfielder, former Chelsea.
No, when I was in Form 3, he was in Form 1.
Yes.
And we played a school team together.
Yes.
We played a school team together.
Yes,
Mike was an excellent player. Right?
Yes. Then you mentioned earlier Benunu Mensah, the chairman of the president of the Ghana Olympic Committee, is also an Apsunian. When it comes to academia, you've probably heard of Professor Dr. Reku Brobe. He is a fellow of the West African College of Surgeons.
Don't forget Dr. Kofi Abuchi.
Dr. Kofi Abuchi,
Yes,
when we get to law, we'll have him there also. We also have somebody, Professor Sidney Adedevo. He was a consultant gynecologist. He's also there. Professor Cliff Tego.
Yeah, former
VC of Eugene, and was also a former president of Apsu. So they are all there. Politics and governance. The Honorable Kofi Baku, late Kofi Baku, one of the first ministers of state under the First Republic. We also have somebody like Honorable J.H. also a champion, who used to be a member of the Council of State in the Fourth Republic at the beginning. Talking about Honorable Tutu Bikwachi, the former state president, is also there. I mean, they are there. The list is just.
Let's even bring it
to
closer.
business. You know,
I think you are showing quite a number already.
Yes, on your screens.
Yes.
Nana Sase, Ben Bracco,
our own government statistician.
Statistician,
The Ghana Standards Authority, Alex Dodu. Prof. Alex
So
Dodu is an
Apsunian.
Yes. We have currently even the dean for the Gempa law. Was Virginia.
Apsunian.
Yes, he's an Apsunian.
And then Kojo Sobo.
Sobo. He's an Apsunian. You have the likes of Samuel Okuta Kalulu, who works closely with Muhammadu Bamia on his campaign. He's also, Marco
Kreku Mante.
Yes. So the creative arts, I was just going to say Marco Kreku Mante is there.
Ben Bracco.
You have
the late Kujo Das.
And if you should bring it to our own year group, we have quite a lot of achievers also. I mentioned earlier Elton Ducey, who is CEO of Manata Oyo.
Yeah.
There's the likes of Lloyd Ashley, who is with Nishkoku as head of production. There's Duncan Amwa, who is quite popular with what's the name of his?
Kopek, yes, executive.
The executive secretary of Kopek, Duncan Amwa, fighting for oil, for good fuel and good fuel prices for us. Duncan Amwa is a mate.
Also Apsu,
our mate actually. And then you have George Asante Ofosu. Alisa, he's the general manager of Alisa Hotels. We have the country treasurer of GT Bank, and Richard Agala. He's also a year group mate. So we have quite a number, even within our year. I mean, doing fantastic things. The names are quite a lot. If we should start, I don't think we'll finish, because every facet of business, every facet of politics, academia, you'd find
the Hubtal
guys were our seniors, actually, all three of them. And God rest his soul, one of the founding members actually passed early this year. Yes, Spanky. Yes. So and they are also doing, and like I also mentioned, IT Consortium. The founder is an Apsunian as well. So every corner we are there.
Charlie. St. Augustine's everywhere. Everywhere. From academia, you had it all over. And you just showed some few. Nanasase, Natalia Antoni, Aitego. I mean, great. Kojo Jansen. Jansen was my mate, but he was with sixth form, and I was in the SS. So Kojo Jansen, Nathaniel Anto, I made myself Tony Bebley. Okay, we'll have a surprise call also. You know, the man behind Stack Energy, Modek, Dr. Benny, was my mate. We put him on the line. So maybe before we wait for Dr. Benny, the crest. Keep on asking questions. Is the fire red or yellow? I know this became a debate sometime when we were even doing the months. I said no. It was yellow, but later we changed it to red. Because he near brain. And the motto, maybe we could explain to those doing the listening and our anthem as well.
Yes. So these all fall under the college's unique identity. And in our history book too, we've explained everything there. So like you said, with the college motto, we take it from the Latin, and then we use omnia. And then the vein INCIT, in the Latin, the vein is not mentioned. So it's like a W. And so omnia, then we say winked labor. Meaning labor conquers all, perseverance conquers all. And the idea is to have that spirit that says that, look, no matter the challenges, no matter the difficulties, there's always a way to go ahead and make good of something. So that is the college motto. And then with the college's flag and the colors, we are told that because the Irish missionaries, where Reverend Potter them all came from, their flag, there's a red, there's a green, and then there's a white in it. They opted to take those colors. So we use the green and then the white. And the green represents the Catholics population in Ireland, and then the white symbolizes the desire for peace, unity, and the need to ensure that anyone who's an Apsunian goes through Apsu is a unifier, brings people together. Then the emblem that you have talked about. So there's a shield, then we have the white cross. So the shield, the white cross, and then it's on a green field or a green border. And they're telling us that in medieval times, the shield was what the knights used to protect. So the protection of the students, the need to safeguard them, is something that is symbolic of that. Then we have the white cross, and then the flame which is lighted. And then the flame that's lighted, and then it has the olive branch leaves. And then the flaming light talks about fire is symbolic of leadership, burns to give warmth, burns to give light. So Augustines illuminates wherever any Apsunian, wherever you see that person illuminates the environment, gives light, gives sense, makes meaning of what is going on. That's what the Apsunian is supposed to do.
Let's hold on. Let's go to one astute Apsunian, Dr. Papa Ewubenin is on the line. Apsu?
Yeah, hi Tony. Hi,
yes,
Jane.
Doc, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So grateful to get you today. The Apsunians are here, and you're one of the ones Apsunians we want to celebrate. An astute from an energy expert, from mechanical engineering now, where you've gotten to. Just a message for the Apsunians in the house. You've carried St. Augustine's to the world recognition, where there are so many citations for you. What did St. Augustine's? How did St. Augustine's make you?
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, personally, there's no doubt that Augusto made me who I am. On the first day that I entered into the school, I was taught that I have to relate well with my colleagues and then friends in the industry as well, of course. And that has been my guiding principle from day one up to date. I learned that I have to go ahead and relate with my friends and my colleagues based on trust and then integrity. Secondly, Augusto made me understand that in life everything is possible. And then, of course, that has been my guiding principles in life as well. Lastly, as the motto says, perseverance, I have learned to understand that with perseverance, everything is achievable, and has been the way I have led my life from day one up to date. And as a matter of fact, even in the afterlife, I will still have the mindset that perseverance will go ahead to conquer everything that I set out to attain. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc. So, Doc, your final message for the young ones who are in school now.
Yeah, so what I would want to say that they shouldn't give up in life. They should fully understand that in life everything is possible, and that they should also always have the mindset that with perseverance they'll be able to attain everything that they set out to achieve in life. Sorry, I am at the funeral. A place is very noisy, and sorry if I didn't come out as clear as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pa Ewubenin. Apsu will always be grateful to you any day, and thanks for your time too.
Thank you.
Right, so that is one Apsunian great there. So quickly, before we leave TV, let's quickly do the anthem so that we'll change the dial, we leave TV and come on radio.
All right. So, you give us a tune, right?
All right. So, Mo Augustine ho to ye
Papa wonyame so masabeni ebebe katrefo won enyonyam asokokro ni chechenye pa Mo Augustine yana fo pa Autunye Molikaliba Tiena Sor Nakitadeye Amaya Fataya Meninchen Muagaste Yanana Fupa Autunye Molikaliba Tiena Sor Nakitadeye Amaya Fatanya Meninchen.
So, just a quick one. Yes, a couple of other Apsunians. Yes. If I don't mention, I won't get money.
We just want to wrap up on TV. Those watching TV, will shift attention. Don't forget that sports also come up renewed. Don't forget that Tuba Metro Stars really were beaten by Kojoku by 3-1. We're looking at that in sports, but it's now, we'll go our attention from TV, we'll move to radio, and we're still live on School Connect. So, those who will be missing TV, just the dial is 89.7 FM, and you're still listening to School Connect. So the biggest school in Ghana is here in the house. You just heard the anthem. We'll repeat it before they leave, don't worry. I know the messages are coming in. Take and kudos to Ro for our 95th anniversary. Who is Ro? Okay, so Ro, there's a message for you here.
Yeah, okay.
Tony, it was McLeod Nana Sebon, Supreme proud to all colleges in Ghana loves green. Green is good for this perfect guy. Okay, so we are done. 10 o'clock is the time anytime soon. St. Augustine's College, the biggest school in Ghana. They've said it all. You saw the pictures. You saw everything. You need to just do some acknowledgement to certain people who have made everything possible today. So let me start with Kojo Ifort.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge my team here. Yes. I think our coming here was late, and then we had to be here and get this. And then for me, from where I stand, I look at everybody within the group, the whole 2,000-year group. I hold them dear, and especially when we have something to deliver, I would always encourage them to come forth, show up at programs. Let's see you. It's been over 24 years, and recently I had to see somebody for the first time in 24 years.
Oh, great.
Yes, and it tells me, yeah, the spirit is still up. I mean, it's somebody who's been keeping communication from behind the scenes. And he showed up, and so I like to give shout out to all of them, and then let's be part of this worthy cause.
Okay.
Yeah, so before I even go to I wanted to acknowledge a few other Apsunians, because I'll be going to them for money.
Yes.
For the project.
Yes, like the Honorable Afenyo Market.
Right.
Honorable Akman Uzuajiman.
Yes, I'm not.
We have lawyer Zuenes, Peter.
Peter Zuenes.
Yes. Engineer Kenashibe.
Yeah, Kenashibe Pozo.
Exactly. So
Benunu Mensa.
Benunu Mensa. Professor Kobe Mensa. Sampine. Sampine of the KMA boss. Yes, and then we have the GCB boss. As an Apsunian.
It's also an Apsunian.
Yes. I mean, like I said,
everywhere.
I keep getting messages. People are prompting me.
Yes.
Even the DMD of Prudential Bank.
Yeah.
It's also an Apsunian.
Yes.
Oh, great.
And head of trade, Prudential Bank.
Apsunian.
Like head of trade for NIB, Apsunian.
It's also an Apsunian.
Yes. We have people all the way in Lome, EcoBank Development Corporation. Yes, some of our mates. So we are all over. So back to those that have helped, and like I mentioned, Samir Oku has been very instrumental. Although he's not a mate, once he's an Apsunian and the green blood courses through his veins, he's always come through for us. So we acknowledge him for that. And also there's a company which has had our backs, especially with our print. Everything print they deliver to us for free, and that's JK Industries.
JK?
Yes, is an Indian.
Oh, okay.
And just by the indoctrination, just seeing who I am and what that school has made me, he believes in ensuring, in the green. And I know a lot more like-minded people are going to come through for us over the period. So again, to all the year group, to the entire year group, we appreciate the cooperation so far. And we know that they will come through and will bring this thing home. So kudos to all that have helped so far, and we expect even more from them going forward to be able to deliver the project.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
sorry.
Yes. So before I also thank people, I just want to acknowledge Nicholas Kinameji. He's an integrated marketing, communications, and events management consultant. He's also our colleague. A lot of the print works and things that you see around, he's responsible for it. So Nicholas, thank you again. So I want to acknowledge our executive committee. Manuel Kofi Akolache is our convener. We have Stephen Yali, our treasurer. We have Roger Dake, our comms director. We have Ken Fegi as our secretary. We have Opoku Mensa David. is our organizing secretary. And then we have Kofi Inko, who's our porter. So Apsu 2000, that's our executive committee. We thank them for the opportunity they've given to us, the mandate they've given to us to plan and host. We want to also thank National Executive Committee for the opportunity. They've also been very instrumental, giving us advice here and there. Oh, let your publicity be this, do that. And so we're also grateful to NEC. And for me, and my sweetheart especially, because sometimes you tell her, hey, have a program at 7, say, hey, 7? Have a program at 8, hey. So, you know, I'm extremely
Apsu is taking you away from her.
Yes.
Charlie, that blood.
But now, as I is putting us on the spot.
You won't go your somewhere, you say.
As I is putting us on the spot. Because now we have to give shout out to our wives.
And my colleagues have been very helpful because sometimes.
But you need to acknowledge Max TV, Max.
Yes.
You guys have
publicity
been
that
awesome.
we've
You've been awesome. This is a fantastic platform, and we are so grateful.
You don't get to
Next year, our plan is to move with the schools for the anniversaries.
That's fantastic.
We'll be pitch camp Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be bringing everything from Cape Coast. If it is Kumasi, we'll be there. If it is Dodowa, if it is Keta, we'll be there to bring every anniversary to our viewers.
That's a fantastic plan.
We'll be there.
I'm sure.
Thank you, Max TV also.
So on even the NEC, National Executive Committee, a special thanks to the global president, Dr. Osei. He's been available for us. To the extent that there have been times he's invited us home, he's hosted us home to give us good advice, to direct us, and he's been a very solid backbone behind us, and it gives us strength in knowing that once we have that kind of support coming through from NEC, for Atasono and Co, all coming through to help Oraka Tete and all that, we know we'll be able to deliver an enviable project, a legacy project, and also the anniversary proper.
Okay.
If I may conclude the session,
so,
this, I touched on our members showing up. We have an upcoming program that will be on the 30th of November. That's next week, Saturday. We have Inter-Houses Gala competition being hosted by Apsu 2000.
Where?
It's going to be at the Legon City Mall. Legon City Mall. And so we encourage.
Just keep us updated.
Yes.
Our sports team will be there to bring
Sure.
every bit, every publicity on that.
Right. That's next Saturday.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so 8 minutes past the hour. I have a caller. He wants to say something. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. This is Fred Amwa. Baitim.
Your name is who?
Fred Amwa.
Oh, Fred. Apsu, which year?
Yeah.
Which year, Fred?
So, 1988.
88! Apsu, action, Kuti! Oh, Fred, nice calling on the show. Yes, what do you have for the guys?
My heart swells with pride. I'm so proud of you guys.
Yeah.
Right? And that is what we expect from Apsunians.
Yeah.
You understand? We are behind you 100%. 101.
Thank you so much.
Whatever we're doing, we're getting involved. You know, I heard you guys mention Pozo. Pozo is my year group chairman.
Engineer Ken Ashigwe.
Yes. Pozo is so dynamic, and then so our year group is very vibrant, and I'm sure with Pozo's leadership, we're behind you 100%.
Great.
Thank you.
Yes. And then look, there's one thing I want to say. Nobody says that school by the Atlantic.
Yes.
No matter what, the spirit is the number one thing that keeps us going. No matter whether we're in school, we're out of school, so they do us part.
Sure.
Guys, kudos.
Right on.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Fred, we are grateful. It's a big man. Oh.
Yes.
So Fred is also a big man.
Yeah.
Fred, grateful for calling to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, well, once upon a time, I'm programs manager with multimedia. It's a great guy. Very creative. Guys, so you can also call if you're an Obsunian 0579 300025 or 0550 055 522 or 055 159 8321. You can also call St. Augustine's in the house anytime soon. We'll be leaving the studios for sports to take over. But don't forget, there's some technical Okay. I hear there will be some arrangement going on so later after sports. We'll go out for some time. But so 10 minutes past the hour 10. If you can also call in 0579 300 025, 0550 055 522, or 055 159 8321 at the School Connect. 10 minutes past the hour 10. And we'll not extend it, and time is fast spent. 2 hours of non-stop. It's all about St. Augustine's College. So, absolutely, thank you very much. We'll end with our school anthem. We say we're grateful. The Spaniards will say gracias. The Germans will say dankeschön. So, Apsu, over to you.
Mo Augustine,
Tule papa no kwanya meso mosabe ebibim katre fu wole nyonyam asokokro ni cheche ni pa Mo Augustine yana fu pa awutuni Monica Leba, Tiena Sor, Nakikaje, Amaya Fatanya Meninche. Mo Augustine, Yana Fupa, Autuni, Monica Leba, Tiena Sor, Nakikaje. Amaya Fatanya Meninche.
Grateful guys, grateful. Any day.
Thank you, man.
You will come back here call Augustines.
Yeah, any day.
Oh, Charlie, all kudos to all the 96-year group, Buzia, German. You know, the monitor of Ghana Link. So an Apsunian. Yes. Nick Petroleum.
Yeah, Nick Petroleum.
All the Nick filling stations is an Apsunian. So just get there. It's Nicholas J. You call him German. Then when we went to school, it's called German, but now he's a big man. I went to his office and I said German. They said, our boss, you call him German. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Kojo, Asari, Herman, everybody who made it possible for us to get St. Augustine's right here. And thanks to the production team led by Numoroko Valerie. Komepe. 30 minutes more than 10. Hey, Bright Man's on camera. The man and streaming, Mike Amati, he's bringing his school Accra High. He said it will be coming okay. So thanks to everybody who made it possible. Thanks to the entire St. Augustine crew. Furthermore, who called in. Papa Ebubeni, Dr. Papa Ebubeni. We're grateful to you all. School Connect is a show. Keep on listening every Saturday. Which school is coming next? Watch out. Another Cape Coast school is angry and is coming back. Bye-bye.